Right, good morning. Another trip down to the club lake. I've been here about 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock now. 4 AM start from Northwood, so that was pleasant. I've got down here, it's about 6 o'clock. It's taken me an hour walking around the lake just to find somewhere. There's plenty of people on here last night. I've come back down up to the top end near the reeds, where I was the other week, where I got done, and I've just spent the last 40 minutes or so plumbing around with the leading rod. I found a couple of nice spots. I've even got fish fizzing in the area, but yeah, it's looking good. Right, here we go. Quick update. I've moved. It's coming up on lunchtime, and as I was sat in the swim next door, I've seen a few fish bubbling up this way, heard a fish crash against the reeds, and it just looks right, really. So I've put a bait in line with that gap there, that little gap there, 16 wraps. Which puts it a couple of yards, probably about a yard and a half short of the reeds, but I don't want to be fishing too tight because I'm going to be fishing there all night as well. It's fishing locked up, and we'll just see what this brings. Second rod is currently just in the open water, in close, around about there. We've got a fish fizzing pretty close to my left hand rod, and we'll see what happens. Cool. Speak to you in a bit. Slight change of plan. I've been fishing the left hand rod quite close in. I've decided I'm going to give it a whack a la the lessons I was taking last week. So I've got a 3 ounce lead, little pop up and a little tiny stick on. Let's give it a whack. Okay, plans changed slightly. I've had a fish roll, literally 2 rod lengths in front of me. So I've put the left hand rod on it with a little trimmed down boilie and a half a pop up. Same rig as I've been fishing elsewhere, a little tiny PVA bag on it, and we'll just see if that brings anything now. I'm not going to put any feed over the top, I'm just going to leave it just single on a little stick basically. Right hand rod is still over to the reeds. I've walked over there and had a look and gave it some more feed. Just 30 boilies just scattered around the area, and hopefully that should do some fish tonight. It's starting to get a bit busier on the rest of the lake. I've had a young lad turn up in the peg that I started on this morning, so that's that one out the window, and we'll see how it goes from here. Okay, good morning. It's just gone 4 in the morning and I've just lost one. A little bit distraught. That was off the left hand rod, which is a rod length and a bit out. Just melted off and it's just dropped off on the fight. So I've recast both rods now because I'd had a few indications on the right hand rod, and yeah, we'll see if I get anything else before it gets light. Bit miffed though. Hi, good morning. It's around about 10. Last night was almost uneventful, apart from I had a take at 3:30 that I then lost, and then I had a recast on the right hand rod as well because I was up, and that had an occurrence on it straight away, which I think was a coot swimming through the line, but c'est la vie. So that's me. I've probably got about an hour left, so we'll see how it goes.